The most important thing for me always is to get the language and really understand the emotion of the actors, what they're saying and the story they're telling. So I tend to pare it back when it comes to the set and the costumes.
Richard's a very multifaceted character with many sides to his personality, and these will essentially be shown by his reflections in the mirrors surrounding the set as he gradually gets locked in to this really focused space.
There were all these references in the play to the use of mirrors, and at that time they were being imported into the English court for the first time, so there was this really modern idea that you could see yourself.
The architecture of the set was really important to John and I, riffing on this idea of this crown of mirrors around Richard and all the characters of the play. A very kind of circular set where characters could sort of shark around the perimeter, and that Richard could almost in a quite a spider's web-like way entice these characters into the middle of the space, charm them or kill them or whichever it might be.
It's almost like a completely blank canvas for me to be able to create all manner of different locations.
Although our set is very monochrome, because we're not using colour, the texture of it is even more vital, emotionally and atmospherically. And with the costumes, very monochrome, very simple kind of sharp tailoring. The fabrics are so important, how the fabrics will look under light. It's a multi-textured show.
It's kind of like that old adage, isn't it, of that you treat every new play like a classic and you treat every classic like a new play. We haven't set it in 2019 and there aren't iPods and laptops, but also it's not set in period, so it feels like it's occupying this kind of theatrical space where hopefully the play is allowed to breathe.
What John's done so brilliantly is distill it down to a much more emotional journey. You know, we need to talk about Kevin, really. It's sort of wondering how much empathy to give him. He's so impressive with his words and his language, but he's so horrendous with his violence, and to be conflicted and to kind of question yourself. If the audience leave pondering all of that, then I think we've done a good job.